Josh here, and today we're going to be talking about the different gimbal shooting modes for the Zhiyun Crane 3 Lab gimbal. We're going to first start off with the most generic gimbal shooting mode, and that is the PF or pan follow mode. This mode allows you to control pan with your movements, however it locks the tilt axis. If you notice, the camera stays fixed in the tilt axis. To access this shooting mode, press the top trigger button. This will immediately enter PF or pan follow mode. Since the pan follow mode locks the tilt axis, you can't accidentally tilt up or down. That's what makes this mode the most accurate shooting mode for your Crane 3 Lab gimbal. The next mode is F, or full follow mode. This will enable both the pitch and pan axis. Access this gimbal mode by pressing the top button on the left of the handle. Now we have full control of our tilt, and our pan. This mode allows us to get beautiful top-down shots simply by tilting the gimbal up or down. The next mode is L mode, or locking mode. You can find this mode on the bottom of the trigger in the front of the gimbal. Just click it once, and we're in lock mode. This will lock up all of our axes, pan and tilt. If you want your camera to remain fixated on a certain subject without moving, then this is the gimbal shooting mode for you. Another useful shooting mode is Go mode. When the button is pressed and held down, you increase the responsiveness of the motors on the gimbal. Right now, we are in a normal shooting mode. This is pan follow mode. Notice how regular the gimbal moves. Now, when I press and hold down the Go button, boom, 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 tilt and pans. You can make very fast movements with Go mode. Next, we have POV mode. POV mode allows roll axis control. This allows us to control the roll axis to 45-degree angles on both the right and left side. Access this feature by pressing the button on the left side of the handle, labeled POV. If you notice, this mode is excellent for capturing those abstract angles, and it's a great way to show more artistic elements in your videos. Our next shooting mode is Vortex Mode. This gimbal shooting mode allows us 360-degree roll movement. This way, you can get full barrel rolls. To access this shooting mode, double tap the POV button on the left side of the handle. You will notice that the gimbal immediately points the camera up. At this stage, you can either have the camera remaining to point up and then using the joystick at the bottom to rotate it, or we can position the gimbal like this and continue that rotation. The gimbal will follow your movement, so it will continue that 360-degree barrel roll while we move the gimbal. So those are the gimbal shooting modes for your Crane 3 Lab. Thanks for watching.